Hey there, this is Paul Murphy and welcome to my 2021 review side by side of Kartra and ClickFunnels and GrooveFunnels, and I use all three of these products. So what I'm actually going to do in this review is I'm going to give you a side by side and sort of A to Z rundown of all the features. I'll demo a couple of the features as well, but I do actually have extensive demos for those if you want to go a bit deeper. I actually did a demo with on GrooveFunnels. I did a demo with Mike Phil Same, so he actually does the demo for you. So I'll point that up the left there. You can actually go and see some extra demos. But in this one, I'm going to talk through the features. I'm going to talk through the kind of good and bad points as well, so you can kind of make an informed decision. I'll make the links all available down below in the description so you can go and check them out. But obviously what I want to do in here is actually go through, because I use all three of these, exactly what I love about them and what probably could be improved or what are being improved and things like that, because I know quite a lot about all these softwares. So I'm going to start with Kartra, right? Because I run my entire business inside of Kartra, and Kartra is going to be my favorite only because I use it like I'm in here 20 times a day and it doesn't break. Everything works completely seamlessly and everything is built to be amazing. Okay, so everything inside of Kartra just works and it works really well, and they keep improving. They're always adding new features. They're always adding extra stuff, and this has kind of got a little bit of a head start on GrooveFunnels because Kartra's been around 2 or 3 years. In fact, the co-owner of GrooveFunnels, Mike Phil Same, used to own Kartra. So so this has kind of got a little bit of a head start, and it just doesn't break. So it's really, really good software. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through kind of what you get inside of Kartra. I'm going to show you some of the features just so you can see like how insane it is and how amazing everything works, and how it looks as well and how it feels. But the first thing I want to say before I get into Kartra is that most people, when they come into Kartra, okay, because I'm an affiliate for Kartra, so a lot of people try it out and then cancel. We get a high percentage of cancellations, and I know exactly why this is. This is because most people do not know how to kind of key themselves in. It's very, very different to anything that you use, but it's also much, much easier. Okay, but it does take a different mindset, so you have to key yourself in. So you need about 2 or 3 days where you're going to go all in. Okay, otherwise you're going to come in and probably leave. So when you get Kartra, what I recommend is when you get it, I'm going to give you my 24-hour ranking system, which shows you how to put products and services at the top of Google and YouTube for free. Okay, utilizing YouTube, okay, even if you're not putting yourself on camera. So I'm going to give you this 24-hour ranking system, but what I would recommend you do is come into this section that's called Kartra Training. Now this here is going to show you how you key yourself in, and basically I'm going to talk you through the process I went through, which basically keys you in really fast. And that is where you come in and you build you basically go through their pre-built funnels, you build it with them, they talk you through how to sort of connect all the dots. And then because you're going through all these different sections, it works. Now, the way that this works, the way that this is so amazing is that they've got everything in its own section. So you're not kind of having to log out and log in and go and find different things. All of these sections have a very, very specific purpose, and then they have like a multitude of stuff inside each section. So I'll go through the sections. Obviously, the full demo I'll do in another video, but in here, obviously, because this is a side-by-side review, I'll just give you the overview and I'll show you a couple of the features. So first of all, products. Okay, so if you want to sell anything inside of Kartra, you create a product. Okay, and you can see here I've got loads and loads of products that I sell. Now, the main one that I'm selling at the moment is my Affiliate Tube Success Academy, okay, which is this one here. And you can see here, in the last 30 days, we've generated over 100,000 in profit. I have a lot of affiliates promote this as well. So my affiliates have generated nearly as much, just over half as much actually. And this is a $1 million a year product, this one product, and everything is run inside of Kartra. So you can actually see inside of here, you also get you'll get all your affiliate sections. So anyone who's selling your products, you get access to that. You get access to your sales, to your affiliate sales, to all the transactions, and you can basically create coupons, add in sales tax. And when you go into going through your products, you can kind of configure them how you want. Okay, so you can basically have these all set up, and these are what you add into your shopping cart. So these are what you have when you basically go and create a shopping cart on Kartra. So you basically create a checkout page. It will say select a product, and then it will just pull it up. And if you've got a 3-pay option and a 4-pay option or another option, it'll all appear in there. Okay, so it's really like basically it works seamlessly because everything's built inside of here, and also you get tracking for everything. So this is your full CRM. Okay, so you can basically select any product, you can select how, you know, any funnel that you've got with that product. It's insane. Okay, so this is probably where most are not going to start. A lot of you might start with building your own pages and your own funnels, and then as you are starting to sell your own products, then you'll come in here, right? So the next thing I want to do, I'm going to bypass communications in a minute because this is the autoresponder, and this is where everything that you get in some of the best autoresponders in the world, Kartra have got you covered and more. Kartra's got the best autoresponder on the planet, right? But I'm going to come into pages because I just want to show you, right? So the landing pages inside of Kartra are, in my opinion, the best on the planet. They have built these to be professional, they look amazing, and they convert. Okay, so these funnels are insane. Now I'm just going to show you. The first thing is that you have these things called categories. So you have these here where this section here is your funnel. So you come into here, okay, and then you'll see that this is the funnel that I'm building for this product here, right? And then you can see here I've got another one here for something else. I've got another one here, like I'm promoting the One Funnel Away challenge, so I've actually got my magic affiliate funnel built in here. Okay, so this is kind of, this section here is your funnels, but you can also put things into categories which are slightly separate. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by the difference. So you create a page. Now I'm going to show you, when we create a page here, I'm going to show you an example of a page. All of the pages I create take me about 10 minutes. Okay, now let me show you this page here. Okay, how cool does that look, right? This is my affiliate page. So if you want to sign up as an affiliate with me, I'll put the link in the description, because whenever I show anything, you always have to make the links available. Otherwise, people are like, where can I get that? So I'll make that available in the description. But if you want to sign up as an affiliate with me, you come to this page, right? And you probably think, oh my God, Paul, that's amazing. You probably spend hours doing that, right? Look how cool this is. These things here are called mock-ups, and Kartra does them for you. Kartra does mock-ups, right? So you don't have to pay someone to do mock-ups. Okay, they don't do these ones here. I actually paid someone to do this on Fiverr. But you can, this is amazing, right? You've got, this page. Now let me just show you something. Like this will make you laugh when you see it, right? If I put in affiliate page, right? If I select this one here, if I just preview it, it's exactly the same page. I've hardly made any changes, right? All you do is you come in and you literally you put in your own product and service. You can actually see here that I've just pretty much left it exactly the same. And you can see here, look, I've just pretty much left it the same. I've put in my logo here. I've put in the video here. I've left this layout. That is why Kartra, in my opinion, is insane. Okay, and everything just works really well. Okay, and obviously you've got all these different templates you can use: long form sales, thank you pages, video sales, squeeze pages, webinar registration, checkout pages, all these things here. So in terms of funnels, in terms of pages, you can build websites, you can build, all of the kind of most popular funnels that are out there, like webinar funnels, ever webinar funnels. You can build landing pages. Everything you want is covered inside of Kartra. And as you can see, I've got, it does say somewhere here, 267 pages now so far and counting, right? So everything I use is built inside of Kartra, because it just works. And you can integrate, so say you have a product, so you have this funnel, and then when they come to this checkout page, let me just show you what I mean by checkout page. I'll show you one of mine. So you can have these checkout pages. You would then configure, all you have to do when you preview this, when you configure this checkout page, is you press here, and then it says which product you want, and then it puts it in. That's it, right? So, and I'm going to show you one of my checkout pages. So let me just go to my sites, if I can find it. There we go. So there's my checkout page. So I'm just going to get the code and link and show you that. I'm going to put that in there. There we go. So there we go. So this is my checkout page for my Affiliate Tube Success Academy. Okay, and I basically just use one of their checkout pages, and then when you're in the editor, you configure it so that then selects the payment. And you can have this all integrated as well, so that people get granted to access to your memberships. If they are on a subscription and they cancel, it cancels the membership. And then you can have also an email sent and everything funky there. I'll go into that in a minute when we go into the autoresponder, which I'll actually go into next. So that is basically you know, everything like you can use with the pages, with the funnels. Like I say, we've got some more extensive demos, and I'll make those available. If you go up to top left and press the eye, you'll see all of the Karcher training that I've got available so far. But like I say, if you want to come and try this out, just go in and build some funnels with the pre-built funnels. And I'm going to show you that in just a minute. So we've now got the autoresponder. Now, the deliverability rates of Kartra, I've used a lot of the different autoresponders. I used the one that was available inside of ClickFunnels. I used Active Campaign. I've used a lot of different ones over the years. I used MailChimp to start with. In fact, I don't think I used it very much, but I did start using it. And the deliverability rates of Kartra emails go into the inbox and not the spam folder, okay, because the spam folders now are pushing 90% of all your traffic into spam folder, is very, very high. And this is what makes you a lot of money, okay, because as you start to build your email list, you start to develop really strong relationships with your customers when they go into the inbox, because they see you and they start to kind of interact with you. This is going to make you the money, right? Having like if I was to say what's the one little thing that's really going to make you money, it's having deliverability rates on your emails going to the inbox. Okay, because we get high open rates on these, and the ones that I get from Active Campaign have got a lot lower open rates because a lot of those go straight over to the spam folder, and people don't check their spam folders. So it's really, really important to get that right. So I'm just going to show you one of my sequences so you can kind of see how this works. So you can see in here we've got. I'm going to show you my 10-part series because this is quite funky. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to show you this one here. This one here. Okay, so what you can do is you can obviously set up, you can broadcast to your list, you can set up sequences, and you can have these integrated with your funnels. So when somebody signs up for your sequence, they start getting the emails. So in this instance, somebody would sign up for my webinar, okay, and then we have this all tracked because the videos inside of Kartra will track where people have watched on your video, and then you can send a tag and put them in a sequence. Okay, I'm not going to obviously overwhelm you with this, but it's really, really straightforward. Basically, if they watch it live, they go into this sequence, which says, you've watched this live, here's the offer. If they do not watch it live, if they miss it live, they go into this other sequence where we say, here's the replay. Stuff like that, right? So it's amazing what you can do, and it's all built inside of Kartra. So you can actually see that if they have watched the sequence, I think this is the one where they watch the sequence. You can see, yeah, they've watched the sequence. So we don't want to send them to the replay because they've already watched the whole thing. And you can actually see here. Like, I'm just going to show you this email, right? How cool is this, right? So they come in, and this is all formulated inside of Kartra. So they get this kind of, it's like a sales page. They will get a full page that's built inside of Kartra that looks like this, and it's going to go to the inbox, okay? Quite often when you do lots of stuff like this, it will go to the spam folder because the spam filters don't really like it when you build in like landing pages. A lot of people will just send you plain text because that's how they get it over to the inbox. But with Kartra, they have this covered. So these go to the inbox. So pretty cool, huh? So we get really, really good open rates on these. And then obviously if they go to, I'll show you my follow-up sequence as well, just so you can see. And obviously you can have these set up. You can have all these different automations that you can do. If they, basically you can wait 18 hours for the next email, and, like you would in an autoresponder. So this email is going to go out. I'm just going to show you one of these. So you can see we've got a timer. Now this is the deadline funnel. So this timer is actually linked to when people join this offer. So whenever they subscribe to this sequence, this timer is going to be finite. So if they log into a different computer, if they log in somewhere else, it really doesn't matter. They are still going to have this timer. So it's not going to be a fake scarcity thing, which people hate. It's real scarcity and the offer closes. Okay, so we call it a deadline funnel. So Karcher has that all built in. But look how amazing that is. And that is a big factor when you want to build email lists that actually deliver to your audience. Okay, I promise you, like Kartra is one of the more premium prices. It's not over expensive, but you're going to get that money back with 1 or 2 emails going to the right place. Okay, so it's going to, it's a no-brainer. And obviously you can then go and promote Karcher because you'll be using it and you just get a couple of sales coming in, it's paid for itself. So it's not like, this is not, it's a premium price, but it's not a premium price in terms of like ridiculously premium. It's going to pay for itself. So, I just wanted to make that clear because a lot of people think, oh, well, is Karcher that good? Will it, you can get these other options, which I'll go into in a minute, where you pay one-time fee. Okay, but there's a reason for doing that as well, because obviously, it depends where you are in your business. That's the kind of, that's where the way we look at it. So that is your autoresponder. And again, you can put things into lists. You can have your tags segmented, your leads segmented. This is where you create your sequences. This is where you create your automations. Okay. So if they have missed it live, they go into this sequence. If they, that sort of thing, right? The sequence is what I showed you where it's like we wait 18 hours and we send them the next one. And then you've got all your analytics. So you can see, what's happening with your leads. Are people staying on your list? And your broadcasts, what's happening, what your open rates, all your sequence. So again, that's all inside this section. So, a lot of people, that's why a lot of people get confused because they see it and probably get overwhelmed. But the fact is that if you imagine like you're not having to log into your autoresponder, you just come into Kartra, you press communications and you're in your autoresponder, right? But it talks, because it's all built inside of Kartra, you don't need to worry about configuring Zapier and all these different integrations. It's going to talk to it, right? So it's all inside of here. So that's why I love it. Okay, and then obviously the forms is where when you get an opt-in or somebody like gives you their email or their name, you basically do that in this section called forms. Okay, and this form will basically tell them what to do. So when you configure this form, I'll show you here on this one. Okay, very briefly. I mean, it's obviously not a full demo, but I wanted to like give you an overview. A form is basically where we capture information, right? So if somebody's going to sign up for something or do something, we're going to do something, and they put it in this form section so that we can tell this form what it's going to do. Okay, so to start with, when they go through this form is going to send them to a success page. Okay, so we can put this in any page we want. So when we basically have a button, we say, right, opt in for this form, and this form is going to then send them to this, success page that we want. Okay, we can have this form send them an email. Okay, they don't have to go and create an email in the autoresponder. We can do it inside this form if we want to. I generally don't. I generally do it in here, but again, that's like, how would you prefer to do it? If it's just one email you need to send them, or if it's just something, a confirmation with what they've got, then you can do it here. Okay. And then obviously we can make sure that there's some, we've got all of our automations covered. If they complete this form, do they get granted access to this membership over here? Do they get granted this bonus over here? All done with inside of Kartra. Okay. Really, really cool. Okay, I'm obviously not going to go into massive detail there. Okay, and then obviously you can have your Kartra, you can create and design your forms in this section here, and that's it. Okay, and then once you've created that form, you can use that in however many pages you want. So as you create a page here, you can decide, right, I want that form because I know it's going to do that. I want that form because I know it's going to do that. So that is how, that is why they've put the forms in this section. Okay, so again, not to be confused with anything else, this basically is like it's kind of like your automation for your information, right? So whenever somebody puts something in, we tell them where to go. Okay, now membership sites, obviously this is your courses, your online courses. Now I've only got 2, okay, as of present, and one of them we've got just under 4,000 members, and we did another one, we did a mastermind back in April, which has taken the concept out from this for launch jacking. We called it launch hacking secrets because launch jacking is a word that everyone uses, but it is launch jacking in essence. And we give that as a kind of offer to our members, right? So yeah, this is my main course. You can see people signing up for this every single day. And this is, again, they have it all integrated. So when you create this membership, okay, because it's going to be sold via a product. So you have this membership here and you go in here, you can put in, you can configure your membership how you want. You can have, if somebody buys this, they get this membership and everything. So this is insane. This allows you to go in, you can have things drip fed. You can have like different levels so that if they, if they're in this level, but they've completed something, we unlock another level. Like there's so much you can do inside of here that you can't do inside of most membership sites. In fact, you know, I've used a lot of the other membership sites and they don't have the functionality of Kartra. And again, if you've got a subscription, obviously if they then cancel, then they will we can get them sent out a series of emails asking them to come back in and just pay the difference. Okay, so we can do that, and then they can come straight back in. And again, that we don't have to touch anything, right? This is all done. This is exactly what I do. So yeah, memberships, absolutely insane. I recommend using Kartra memberships above anything else I've ever tried. Okay, so this is for, and also it's not just for online courses, it's just if you want to keep all of your sort of training, or basically everybody inside a portal, okay, where they log in and they log out. Yeah, so that's that, and they obviously will host your videos. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this in just a moment inside of the actual plan. Okay, so something to bear in mind, but if you want to, obviously if you use Wistia, Vimeo or YouTube for your courses or for your online content, then you can put it now all inside of Kartra. They will host it for you. And if you choose the plan, which I recommend here, you're going to get unlimited bandwidth. Unlimited bandwidth on videos is insane because they used to have limits on this. And this rinses quite fast. So if you go on the starter plan and you're using their videos, so say for instance you want to tag people based on where they land, and the videos actually in here stream a lot faster than they do on a lot of the other plans, because they seem to have the faster streaming version than that we would get. Say we went to Vimeo or Wistia, quite often to get the fastest streamer, we have to go to the like super expensive plan, and they seem to have that, right? So, but anyway, so if you're getting started on the starter plan, this is the only thing I'm going to recommend. Is I recommend using Vimeo or Wistia, or YouTube is free, okay? Because YouTube you can actually stream, make your videos unlisted on YouTube, and then you can stream them in your courses and things like that. But again, if you're going to be able to manage getting to this plan here, then I would recommend using using Kartra, because you can have all this deep integrations. And I'm going to show you, this is my webinar. So I've got this set up ready to go. I don't actually use this at the moment because I'm using EverWebinar, which is fantastic. And I've got some other reviews about that on my site if you want to check it out. But EverWebinar is fantastic, but you don't need it, right? Because you can use the videos inside of here, and you can see here, look, if I go into settings, you'll see, if I go to tag leads, okay, if they get to a certain point in this video, we're going to tag them attended live. Okay, and if they don't get to a certain point, we create an automation that says tag them missed live. Okay, and then if they get to the end of the thing, we tag them again. So this is kind of all set up and ready to go if I want to create a funnel and stream the video. In fact, I do stream the video on a replay page. So I have that set up inside of Kartra. And obviously you can create your own splash image. You can basically have calls to action. So you can add a call to action in this video. So at some point you can have it come up so that it says, you know, purchase my course now inside the actual video. Okay. Which again, you need like the higher versions of that on Wistia and Vimeo, and you can't do that on YouTube. Okay. And at the end of the video, you can actually redirect it to a URL. You can loop it. You can end the video. You know, you can do all sorts of funky stuff. So, you know, obviously video hosting is expensive, especially when you go into the premium options. So you can get, you know, unlimited video hosting here. So I recommend that. Okay. Now they've also got calendar software. So if you're using Schedule Once or Calendly, okay, and they keep updating this. In fact, they've just recently updated this so that you can integrate this with Zoom. So, you know, like when you sign up for a calendar on Schedule Once and then it sends people a Zoom link. Well, Schedule Once does that all automatically. And I've got to be honest, I'm going to hold my hands up. I still use Schedule Once, but I started playing around with this the other day when they added in Zoom, and it's so cool. I mean, I'm just going to show you I'm just going to show you the calendar, right? So I'm just going to show you I'm just going to bring up the calendar here so you can see it. So, I mean, I'm probably going to be switching to Kartra now that they've got everything integrated. One of the things they didn't have was last time I checked, like about 12 months ago, they didn't have it connected to calendars. They added in Google and iCal now, so that's covered because I use the iPhone calendar because I'm on my phone all the time. And the second thing they didn't have was the Zoom thing, and they've now added that in because they've added in Zapier integration, which basically means that Zapier is just something you say, tell Zoom to create a room. Okay, so look how cool this is. Look, this is the actual calendar, and obviously you can have this on its own page, or you can embed it, right? And then someone can choose a thing and they go in. I mean, this is, to me, this is better than Schedule Once. I actually think this is slightly better, right? And then obviously you press finish and then it'll do it. But I don't want to obviously do that because I'll fill up my calendar. But that is the calendars. Okay, and you can also do this for recurring things. So if you're running a gym, or like the biggest craze at the moment is people running online classes. So if you're running online Zoom classes, like Joe Wicks does over on YouTube, say you're running those, but you want to sell them and you want people to turn up, you can do that, and you can put a pay gate on here as well, so you can basically charge for your classes. So for those of you who wanted to start your own online fitness classes, you can do it all inside of here. You can have your landing page so that people sign up. You can have this calendar booked and people can book in. And then if you're doing it so that it's a Zoom one where everybody comes up and you only want to sell 20, you can have it finish at 20. You can have a finite amount for every class. All of that is available to do inside of Kartra. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, and also they've got the help desk. So if you've ever used something like Zendesk or anything like that, so I'm going to show you my help desk. So let's go to, did I close the page? I did. I want to show you the help desk when it comes up on a page. So let me just go to one of my pages. I'm going to go to this one here, and I'm going to bring up my checkout. So let me do that. Okay, so that's the checkout link. I'm just going to show you this. So I have, and it's not too imposing. I really like this because some of these come up and they kind of like overtake you, and I don't like being hassled when I'm doing something. I like it as an option. Everyone's different. Sometimes, people say that it's best to say, hey, it's Paul here, how can I help you? I don't like that. I actually don't like it when I'm on those pages. Quite often I just leave. But I like it like this, right? So you come up, and what it does is it doesn't take you away. It just kind of opens this little thing, okay? And then if you go to support here, okay, and then you would go to open a ticket here, right? And then what you can do is you can select departments. So when you set up your calendar over here, you can actually, let me just come back to calendars, help desk over here. You can basically set this up so that you have all these different departments. Now you may be we've got one support guy that deals with most of this, and we've got a billing department now. So we actually outsource our billing, so that all of that goes directly to them. We just forward it to them, right? And then we have Kevin, who works with us, who's basically our support, and he will deal with anything that's technical. Okay, so questions prior to purchase, they go to Kevin in a different folder because some of those he forwards to me, because sometimes people want to know certain things that Kevin can't answer because he's more technical. So, if it's technical support, if it's for bonuses, he can deal with that. So he deals with both of those. Billing goes to somewhere else, and questions prior to purchase go to Kevin, but I get CC'd in on those. Just in case he can't answer it, he'll let me know, and then I've got the email there. So, that is what I mean. How cool is that as a help desk? Really, really professional. I absolutely love it. So you can create as many as you want. Again, obviously with these, you get limits on these different plans. I'll talk about those, but on this plan, they're all unlimited, right? So how cool is that? So next one is campaigns. So this is where I recommend you start when you come in, because what happens is that when you come in, I'm going to go over to available campaigns. This will probably be empty when you start, because when you come over to these available campaigns, you can import these campaigns, right, into your account, and it will basically put all the different sections of the campaign into each of these sections. Okay, so it's basically going to create your entire campaign and have it all configured to work together, right? So the first thing is, let me just show you the 4-day cash machine, because it's got quite a few different areas of that. So when you come to these little three dots, by the way, this is where you find stuff, and where you find what to do inside of Kartra. They kind of do everything via these 3 dots, but you get used to them really quickly. So when you want to deploy it, you press this one, but when you first want to see it, you go to View Assets. Now you can see it's got 6 pages. They'll be in this Pages section. You've got 3 tags. It will be in the Communications, because that's our Autoresponder. You've got 2 lists. So 2 lists mean that you've basically got, again, 2 lists that they appear in your Autoresponder. You've got 2 products, so that'll be over here in your products. You've got 1 sequence, which is again going to go in communications because it's part of your autoresponder, and 1 automation, which again is your autoresponder. So all of this is kind of dotted throughout these 3 sections here, right? So this is what I recommend you do. When you come into Kartra, okay, the fact is that I know that you can run your entire online business with Kartra. It does everything. It doesn't do your tax returns, right? But it does everything else. Like, you know, it does your pages, it does your autoresponder. There's so much is going on. I've got money coming into my business from so many different places, all because of Kartra working for me. So my recommendation is that instead of saying, well, I'll try Kartra, no, just go all in. Go and get it, right? And go and build out each one of these campaigns, okay? Now, you might not have a product or service that you want to use right now, but don't worry about that. Just go and build it out so that it keys you in, okay? Because what that's going to happen is that you're going to know a lot about funnels once this is built. You're going to know a lot about, in fact, this 4-day cash machine. There's something that Frank Kern mentions in this 4-day cash machine, which we've actually taken and put into our academy, which has given people massive results. Because there's a certain thing here that Frank Kern talks about when he talks about creating a VSL. So we took that concept and put it into, and I got that from here. Right, so you're going to have this is going to be real like free learning that you're going to get, but not just learning for how to configure Kartra, learning on how you can basically create funnels and how to configure them and how they work. So this is really good. So I recommend building all of these, and you've got other ones as well. They've put new ones in: consulting campaign, membership, free one. But this is the one I recommend starting with, okay, and then just go through the ones that, you know, maybe just choose the ones that got tripwire, lead magnet, squeeze campaign. You know, these are all built by Kartra. These weren't available when I started. So I recommend going through some of these, choosing the ones that you like. Start with the 4-day cash machine because that shows you how to configure the timers and things like that. So basically, you're not only going to just learn how to create a funnel, but you can learn how to create a deadline funnel, right? And that's a really, really, really cool tool to have in your arsenal. And again, if you go through the training in here, okay, this Kartra training, I sort of guide you through where to get started. And, you know, you've got this Kartraverse training up here. So you go in there because that's where you get the training for these funnels. They used to have them here. I don't know why they moved them over there, but they have for some reason. So yeah, go and build these and spend 3 days saying, I know Kartra's insane. I've seen Paul's video. There's no way this isn't the right tool for me. I'm going to key myself in because whatever you've used before, Kartra's different, okay? It doesn't build funnels in the same way as GrooveFunnels and ClickFunnels. It doesn't build funnels in the same way as anything else because these are all separate tools, really, but they're all in one hood and one price, right? Which is really great. Integrations here. So this is where you will basically add in your payment gateways, add in your Google calendars, add in Zapier, okay? You can see I've added in quite a lot over the time. I've got Adia. Actually, I haven't added in Twilio or any of these. These are ones that are available. You can see these are the ones I've added. So I've got Stripe, PayPal, Kartra Mail, so you don't need to, you know, connect your own mail service. And then you've got Zapier as well, okay? So you've got all of these different integrations. And also, if you wanted to run an agency, so say for instance you're basically creating websites for people, or you're, you know, creating funnels for people, or you're doing whatever, like you're basically doing something where you're managing people's Kartra accounts, right? Then you can manage them. Now you can do one or two ways. You can add people in that already have their own Kartra accounts, or you can basically sell them the Kartra account and manage it. And either way, you can either be an affiliate, so you can get 40% commission if they manage it, but you have access, or if you have it all inside of yours so that they never have access, you're kind of doing everything. Again, you can still charge them the full price, and you get a 40% discount from Kartra. So either way, you're getting a discount, and this one is available only on this section here. So if that's something that you want, I have never used it because I don't run an agency in that way. Right, and but I think I might do because there's something I'm going to be doing soon that I think is going to be vital for people to use. Right, so this is Kartra, and I absolutely love Kartra. This is probably the best tool I've ever used online. I don't think anything comes close. And you know that. So what are the pitfalls of Kartra? Okay, so obviously I want to give this as a balanced review. Now, if you're sending paid traffic to landing pages, right? Now, in terms of every other page, it's fine because people are coming to your pages and doing different things. The loading speed is just slightly longer. So if you go to create a landing page, which is going to be from paid traffic, your conversions from that paid traffic will be slightly lower with Kartra's landing pages. But again, if you're using one tool, use Kartra anyway. Okay, you're still going to make way more money everywhere else inside of Kartra. But that is one thing. Now, the reason why I keep ClickFunnels, I'm going to show that next, is because I generally use ClickFunnels for my landing pages because they're a lot faster. Now, the fastest landing pages, and I'm going to go through this product in a moment as well, is GrooveFunnels. They actually have built this so that you have the fastest landing pages, and they've basically just loaded in a ton of new templates. So this works really well. But I'm going to talk about that in a minute because GrooveFunnels has a lot of features like Kartra does. So I obviously want to go through that. But the first one is obviously ClickFunnels. Now, I've been using ClickFunnels for the last 3 or 4 years. Now, in terms of conversion-focused funnels, okay, so if you're buying something because you want something to convert, right, literally conversion's your only main reason, then I would probably say ClickFunnels, okay? Now, let me show you some of these funnels. Now, actually, I was going to show you the one that I built. So this is based on a template inside of ClickFunnels that I created, and that loads relatively fast. Now, it's not the fastest, but it loads a lot faster. But ClickFunnels have all the different funnels I'll show you in a moment, and they are built to be conversion focused. Now, I created this, and to give you another example of the type of pages you can create in ClickFunnels, this is one that I had created. I spent $15,000. So this is the one funnel away funnel. Now, check this out, right? This is built inside of ClickFunnels. So, I mean, a lot of you guys will have seen ClickFunnels by now, but you can see this has got a video. Like the page, obviously the video is taking a bit longer to load, but the actual page loads really fast, which is important because people need to know that they haven't pressed the wrong link, all right? So anyway, you can see that this is, as people come down this page, like little areas kind of slide in and do all these funky things. And yeah, I mean, I love this page. It's really cool. And I used it, and to be honest, I used the ClickFunnels page and I used the Kartra page, and the Kartra page was much more basic than this, much more professional looking. The Kartra page converted better, ironically. But this again, I spent 15 grand, and it's built for conversion, and it has converted, but the actual Kartra page converted better. It's weird, but obviously that's not a scientific experiment because you'd need to do across the board. But my personal opinion is obviously I use ClickFunnels for my landing pages just because it slightly works better. I like the way the landing pages work, but having said that, if you want to do this, you've got to configure it, right? So if you're going to use this landing page, you then need to configure it with your Autoresponder, which then needs to configure it with your membership and everything. So, ClickFunnels is a little bit more technical in terms of like putting all the pieces together, but in terms of funnels, it's really good. Now, I'll just show you some of the funnels. I mean, I think a lot of you guys have probably seen inside of ClickFunnels now. So we actually go build a funnel, actually. This is what I wanted to show you. So you can see you've got all these different funnels, and I'll just show you one of them. Now, I'm going to probably have to go, let's do a reverse squeeze page funnel, okay? So let's see what this one looks like. Okay, and so you've got here, you've got a bit of training here from Russell showing you how to use them, and then you can see all of these pages. So you can see there's one here. Now, I like to get a preview. You can get a preview. Here we go. So this one here is going to show you a page like this and then a thank you page like that. Okay, so that's pretty basic, but it's pretty good. And then you can obviously go through like all the different types of funnels. They used to call them tripwire and things like that, but they've kind of given them kind of nice sounding names now. So an application funnel used to be a webinar funnel, a video sales letter funnel, webinar funnel. Application funnel used to be called a high ticket funnel, I think. Lead magnet funnel, hero funnel. So you've got all these different things. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'll put a link to ClickFunnels down there, but in terms of creating funnels, okay, it's all in on that, and they have an amazing community as well. But you don't have to have ClickFunnels to join the community. Most of their community is on their Facebook group, and the Facebook group's free, right? So you can join that. You don't have to be part of the community and have ClickFunnels. But again, ClickFunnels starts at $99 and it goes up to $299 if you want. Basically access to a bunch of their training, which is inside of something called Funnel Flicks. I'll just show you, but you do get access to some of it, right? So if you go for the base package on ClickFunnels, you get access to, I'm only on the base package, you get access to 100 pages, 20 funnels, and you get access to this one here. Ad Skills is actually quite good because it's not just one training. It shows you how to do YouTube ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all these different types of ad platforms. So it's pretty good. So that starts getting you going. And you've got copyright, and as you can see, all of these are locked. Documentaries, you'll get access to most of these because these are the ClickFunnels documentaries. Success Path, you get the 30-day training, you get Affiliate Bootcamp, that's actually really, really good. And the brick and mortar one I've not tried. Business Strategy, Money Mindset. So you're going to get a lot of stuff on from Tony Robbins in here as well. Yeah, you've got the Tony Robbins Private Correction. So you do get access to some insane training on the $99 one. The $299 one unlocks unlimited features. So it means that you'll get unlimited pages and unlimited funnels. Honestly, do I think it's worth that? I've not ever upgraded to it. I've never really seen the value in paying $200 a month for some of these things. But if you love like training courses and things like that, and you want to go, go into the upgraded version for $299 a month and go through some of the like real big training courses that they have, which you can actually see if you go into here, you'll see that they've got all these different training courses available. Traffic, they've got these traffic secrets training course. There's quite a few inside of here. They don't give you all of them that they have, but they give you a lot of them. Then it's basically an extra $200 a month. So you can actually see here as well, even though I use these as landing pages, I do not have any of my sales in here at all. Like we've made nothing in here. Okay, but they do have an amazing affiliate section. So if you want to go in and promote affiliate products with ClickFunnels, you don't have to have a premium ClickFunnels account. But when you do sign up as an affiliate, you have to get a few sales before they put you up to the 40% commission, which is what I'm on. Used to be that they gave that to everybody, but now you don't need to. Now, what I recommend if you're going to promote ClickFunnels as an affiliate, which is kind of a side issue, obviously I won't go into that, but basically I recommend not promoting ClickFunnels direct, but promoting them through their products. They have loads, right? They have loads of books, they have loads of different courses. The one funnel away is insane. It costs $100, they give you the $100, and if you're watching this today, they're actually doing that live tomorrow. So yeah, so that is ClickFunnels. Okay, so I'm not going to go any more on ClickFunnels. The link's in the description. Obviously, you can go and get a 14-day trial on me. Give that a go. Okay, and the last one is GrooveFunnels. Okay, so I started promoting GrooveFunnels last year, and what I like, there's some things I love about GrooveFunnels, some things that I think they're working on and they're getting there. Okay, this year they've been in beta. They're still in beta, as you can see here. I'm just going to make this bigger. You can still see they're in beta here. But the fact is that GrooveFunnels is going to be out of beta, probably at some point in 2021. And they have been, because they've been working on so many different features, okay? So I'm going to talk through the features, and I'm going to be, I have built a few things inside of GrooveFunnels, but I generally use Kartra because it's kind of like horses for courses, right? It's the same thing. Now, also, there's a couple of reasons why I'm not convinced by GrooveFunnels yet, and I'm not saying they're not going to do it, but these are some of the reasons why I wouldn't switch over. Because obviously it would be a cheaper option because they have a one-time fee, and I'm going to talk about that in a moment. They have a free option where you can sign up, get a free option, and you'll get access to a few funnels and things like that. But then they have a one-time fee where you get premium everything for life, not yearly. Okay, so that is very, very attractive to people. But anyway, I'm going to talk you through this so that you can fully understand. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to come in and I'm going to show you. What you'll notice is that they have a lot of the same features as you would get inside of Kartra. Now, the thing is, when you sign up for the premium option on this, you get put up to the 40% commission. If you're going to promote GrooveFunnels, just go straight in and buy the premium option, okay? And I'll give you some like really cool bonuses. But if you buy the premium option, right, not only that, I'm going to give you my magic affiliate funnel that I've built inside of Groove. All you've got to do is then go and plug in that magic affiliate funnel, create some videos on YouTube, Get 1 or 2 sales and you've covered it, right? So, and it's a lifetime fee. But obviously, I'll talk about that in a moment because I want to go through all the features on the left-hand side here. So first of all, you've got your funnel builder, okay? So if I come in here, okay, and I go into Groove Pages, which is the funnel builder, which is also a website builder, okay? Now, I'm just going to show you this one here. If I go in here, this is the page I built, okay? And again, like you'll notice something very similar to like inside of Kartra. Now I've built this, I haven't used it, but I just built this as in a demo because I wanted to show people how easy it is. And look, they actually build these so that's how it looks on mobile, that's how it looks on tablet. Kartra does the same thing, by the way. I didn't show you that feature inside of Kartra. Let me just go back and quickly show you. I just wanted to show you this as well because one of the biggest things is having your website show up correctly on all of the others. Now, inside of ClickFunnels, you've got to create the page both in desktop, tablet. Sorry, you only have 2 in ClickFunnels. You have desktop and mobile, basically. You have that. And you've got to create them both to work right in both. If you forget to do one or the other, it doesn't work. But look, as you can see here, this is the page that I use for my affiliate page. You get tablet, there you go, and you get mobile. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that it's all done for you. Now, most of the traffic is on mobile, but most people go and build these things to work only on desktop. So Kartra and Groove have you covered on that. So I just want to show you that, okay? So, you can obviously see that they have a few more options on here as well because there's different sizes, okay? But you can see if you use one of their templates when you start and just drop in your elements, I'll show you the template that I designed this from in a minute and you'll laugh because it's exactly the same. But again, this does look like my branding, right? So I'm just going to come out of here and go, actually we'll go over here. And then you can see that we've got all the pages here. Now you can build a new site. Now you will get access on the free version of this. You get access to 3 new sites that you can build, 3 funnels for free, okay? And then you obviously are encouraged to upgrade. Now, I'm just going to preview this page here, and then you'll probably recognize it, right? Because it's the one I just showed you. But again, it took me about 10 minutes just to reconfigure it with my own. Yeah, I even took out these elements here. I took out that bit there and this bit here. So I had this bit, and I literally, again, it took me no time at all. So yeah, they've got loads of new templates. So the thing is that there is a tool you can use on Google. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's called Site Speed. Now you can go and test out when you try these softwares. You can go and test out the site speed, and you'll see that Groove is like in the 90s for speed, and that's really, really important. Not just for paid traffic, right? But it could be important for SEO as well. If your page ranks faster and you're trying to rank it if your page loads faster and you're trying to rank it on the front page of Google looks at that now. So that's another thing. So yeah, so they've got like loads of templates. Now I'm going to show you here. Let me go cancel, and then we go new site again. You can see that they've got all these different ones. So if you want to do lead generation, they've got all these templates here. Opt-in, small business, local business, sort of, you get the idea, right? So really unbelievable. They've got these now created. I'll just show you this one, just to give you an idea. So you can create websites as well as, landing pages. Insane. Really cool. So yeah, that's the one thing that wasn't available when I was last year. Like a lot of people saying, well, you're going to recreate all your funnels inside of Groove, because I was working with Mike, and I have actually created the affiliate marketing funnel, which is the main one we use anyway. But yeah, one of the reasons why was that I use templates when I create my funnels and I just reconfigure them. And the fact is that, yeah, they have got them now. So that's pretty cool. So that's a good thing. Now, also you get GrooveSell. So GrooveSell is your shopping cart. Okay. So this is basically, again, this is basically products inside of Kartra. So they have very, very similar features. So instead of creating a checkout, you inside of Kartra, you create the product, and then when you basically go and put the checkout in, you select it. Instead, inside of Groove, you do it inside of this area called GrooveSell. Okay, so you can create shopping carts for anywhere, any site. You can actually get a code and embed it on WordPress or Squarespace, anywhere you want. But obviously, I would just use it on Groove pages. Again, they've got the affiliate system, so you can run your affiliate system, and they've got all the tracking inside of there. They've got the autoresponder. Now, the only thing that is not tested by me with the autoresponder is, again, you can obviously see you've got these campaigns. I'll just show you this. So they do very, very similar. I'm just going to show you this. You can actually have your sequences all set out the same as I showed you. And then what you do is you would go in and edit your emails. But the only thing is you kind of get these text only type formats. You can't create like a landing page. Now, you can put an image in here. You can put different things in here. You can make them quite funky. And I have no idea what the deliverability is. Okay, so if the deliverability is 10% less than Kartra to the inbox, then that would be the reason why I would never use it. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you it's bad because I don't use it. I've used it a couple of times, but I have no idea. So I know that Kartra have the deliverability because it's been tried and tested by lots of people. But other than that, they've got everything else in here that you can use. And yeah, they've got this autoresponder that you use, but it is going to be more like the autoresponders you get that are just like text tile format. You put your subject, you put your text in. It's kind of a bit like using Microsoft Word, right? Whereas with Kartra, you can put in, like shopping cart elements. You can put in all different things. For me, that's a big one because this is how you communicate with your audience. Your email list is everything. So this is the reason, unless they change this, I probably would never use Groove for my entire business. But having said that, this is great. You've got an autoresponder here and it's got all these sequences set up. You can do all this funky stuff. You can, have things set up to be automated based on what they do and how they do it the same way you can in Kartra, right? So that's pretty cool. And campaigns, obviously, this again is for your broadcasts. Automations, again, same as inside of Kartra. So you've got a lot of these features. Now I'm going to talk you through. Let me come back in here. I'm going to go back to the apps. Yeah, this bit kind of is a bit buggy. Like it's a bit winds me up a little bit. Like when you're coming in around and trying to find stuff, it kind of flickers about a bit and does stuff. It's a bit I don't massively like about this. And if you go into something, it kind of logs you out and logs you in sometimes and things like that. So that's another sort of minor point. It's not a big deal, but it is like slightly annoying, So they've got Groove Member as well, which is your membership sites, which is the same as Kartra. You've got Groove Video. They will host your videos for you as well. And they've got Groove Cart, which is basically the rival to Shopify. So if you've got online stores or selling physical products and you want to have that online store, then you can use Groove Cart. And they will be coming out with Groove Blog, Groove Webinars, Groove Desk, Groove Calendar and Groove Survey this year. Obviously, those are not available. So again, I'm going to give you the full demo from Mike because the last demo I did with him, it's a couple of months ago, but a lot of this stuff was being rolled out, but he already had access to it. So rather than go through everything, you can go and do that. So they also have a marketplace, which, again, I didn't show you inside of Kartra, but Kartra have your own affiliate system. So you can add your own products, you can sell your own products, and you can promote others. And they've got a marketplace. I can't press this because it's going to give you sensitive data on all I promote a lot of products inside of Kartra, right? So, they have that and they have all the analytics and everything. And if you sign up as an affiliate with me, actually, you get access to this part of Kartra for free, right? Which is pretty cool. So yeah, you get that. And then let me come back in here to Groove. There it is. Okay, so they have the affiliate marketplace and they also have the Groove marketplace, whereas you can sell your services or, you can actually sell, like you can create different types of things you can sell, which again, Kartra have exactly the same. They've kind of taken that concept from Kartra because Mike Filsane did create Kartra. So it's not too unusual that you would see similar features, right? Because he helped create Kartra. And so they've got an app store that they're developing as well. Don't know anything about this. This is for developers. And then they have some of their own services. Now, if you're having problems with your payment gateway like Stripe or PayPal, then they've got Groove Pay you can sign up for. They've got competitive rates on that. They've even got ad services that they have, Groove Solos, Groove Ads, things like that. Okay, so they've got a lot of stuff going on in here. And the reason they give you this for free is so that obviously when you come in and you start building stuff, you're inside of this switchboard and they're hoping that you're going to go and buy more features. So pretty cool. So yeah, this is amazing piece of kit. They're doing a one-time fee. Now, I'm going to show you this one-time fee. I'm going to talk you through all the different fees for all the different services. But the first one I want to talk through is Groove, because when it comes out of beta, you can actually see they actually say it here. You're going to get access to everything forever for $1397. Okay. Now, when you come and press this, okay, they're going to give you a couple of options. Now, I'm going to show you this because a lot of people do the wrong thing. Because it's for the sake of 14 days, right? People do this one, okay, and then they do 0 today, and then 4 easy payments of $497. Okay. Hang on, this video's playing with Mike. So, okay, I don't recommend doing that. Okay, because you're going to try this for 14 days. And then in 14 days, it's going to cost you $497. So it's going to cost you an extra $600 for that 14 days. So when you go and press this, guys, right, whatever you do not do that option, just because it's going to cost you $600, right? So go and do this option here. Just pay the $1397 now, okay? If not, you can come over and get the free option, okay, which is basically, I'll put the link in the description. I think I've got it here somewhere. There you go. You can get the free option. So my recommendation is that if you're going to, the only reason for you to buy this at this one-time price is if you're happy that there might be a few bugs, there might be a few things that they're going to upgrade and get better a bit later on, and you're kickstarting this as a, you know, you're actually coming in right at the end of the kickstarting, because I think a lot of this stuff's been ironed out. So you're going to basically get this as a one-time fee, and then basically you'll have this in your arsenal later on. Right, so this year they're building out more features, but a lot of those other features are coming out of beta. A lot of them, I think, are out of beta. So you're going to get that, and then as soon as they've got this software sorted, so that it's a leader in the marketplace, you know, it's the number one seller in the marketplace because they have the free option. A lot of people go for the free option first, but if you can afford it, go for it. Okay, and then what I'll actually do is you'll get this 24-hour ranking system as well. Okay, so with the premium options on all of these, you get this 24-hour ranking system. But not only that, I'm going to give you all of my funnels. So inside of Groove, I'm going to give you the magic affiliate funnel, which will get you that money back fast. Because all you've got to do is get a few demos, and then you send traffic back to your videos. They all rank and they make you money, right? It's insane. It's one of the best funnels on the planet because it does so many different things. There's very few funnels that actually do lots of things. So you want to go for this premium option if you can afford it. Okay, I know times are hard right now. If not, go for the free option and then upgrade later when it's a bit more. But do not go for this option ever, because it costs you $600 for that 14 days, right? You know, if you actually work it out, 497 times 4 is 2,000, right? So don't go for that option or any of these. Go for this one. So that's that one. Now, the next one I want to talk about is the Kartra. Now, I have, if you want to go and you can get a free trial with these, by the way. But again, once you go for a premium option, okay, if you go for the premium option, you can basically save yourself 25%. Okay, again, this is $600 a year. So, you know, paying up front and then putting this, if you go and pay this up front and then go and get a credit card with interest free for 6 months, right? And in fact, with GrooveFunnels, you can do it this way. This is another thing I didn't mention. With GrooveFunnels here, you can go and they do accept PayPal. You'll actually see when you come down here, look, they've got a PayPal button, right? So you can do this, and then depending on what country you are, there's PayPal credit, which gives you 6 months interest free PayPal. So you might as well do this one and not this one, because you're going to save that $600, right? And again, the same with Karcher. Karcher, I do not think they take PayPal. However, you know, you can probably get a cheaper rate on your card and save yourself that $600, right? So I would recommend doing this if you can afford it. So just to let you know, this is the one I recommend. Okay, they've put this in black because this is the one that gives you unlimited everything. And the reason to go for this option instead of this, if you can afford it, is because you're going to get unlimited videos. Okay, so you're going to save that difference with your Vimeo or Wistia anyway. Okay, but you also get unlimited emails. You can send out as many emails as you want every month. You get unlimited bandwidth, which basically is like all your pages. You get unlimited pages. You get 100 pages with this first one. You get unlimited videos. You can sell unlimited products. Okay, you get unlimited membership sites, and you can add free custom domains. Okay, and you can add unlimited team members, unlimited help desk, you name it, right? So this is insane. And obviously, if you go for monthly, it's going to cost you $50 more a month. Okay, if that's what you can afford, go for that. But in all honesty, you want to save yourself that $600. So this is the one I'm recommending. Okay, I'll put the links down below. I'll put the links to the free trials as well, just so that you've kind of got that option. But I recommend going straight in. And then what you'll get as a bonus, and again with ClickFunnels, again, you get a 14-day free trial with ClickFunnels. But once you get the premium option, after the 14 days, I don't think they allow you to sign up for it without a 14-day trial. I'm not sure. But once you've gone through that, you just need to email our help desk. I'll put the link on the screen, support@tripfunnels.com. And then what we'll do is we'll unlock your 24-hour ranking system. Now, I'm just going to talk you through this, and then I'm going to show you the funnels that you get inside of Kartra, the funnels you get inside of Groove, and we even give you the OFA funnel inside of ClickFunnels once you become a member. So you're going to get that funnel. I don't know if I've still got it on here. Yeah, you're going to get this funnel. You get a version of this without this, and then you can sell the one funnel away, do a few videos, put it through the magic affiliate funnel, sell the one funnel away, and this will pay for your subscription. I get sales of this every single day, and you could get $100 for every sale. So you can basically use this to sell the one funnel away. So you get the 24-hour ranking system, okay? So this is the starter course to our academy. Now, this shows you how to place products on the front page of Google and YouTube using this entire system. And, basically, I'll go through some of these, but you can see here that we show you the best free targeted traffic on the planet is on the front page of Google, okay? Because that's where everyone goes to look for stuff. We give you some case studies. We show you where to get untapped affiliate products. And also I show you how to get 50% conversion using something called the power of free. I also show you how to protect the downside the same way as Richard Branson, which will 100% guarantee your success. Nobody applies this in business, hardly anyone. And Richard Branson discovered this in the 1986, mid-80s. He discovered this, and he's basically, So we show you why free traffic is more powerful than paid. Okay, and why you have to start with free if you want to succeed. Okay, so we show you that side-by-side case study. We show you, some like how you can get equipped, some lighting considerations, and also I show you the magic 24-hour ranking formula. This is what ranks. Okay, and this is something we developed, so nobody else teaches this on the planet. We give you the 5-step 1K per day formula, which is the same formula that we use so that we succeed out of the gate. Okay, we show you how to find golden keywords right inside of Google, and we show you how to create stunning thumbnails. And then we've got loads of other, tons of other extra resources that I've put in here just because there's some stuff that I think you'll need. I'll put it in here. Now, you also get access when you purchase Kartra, when you purchase Groove, you get the magic affiliate funnel inside of Groove as well. Okay, so that's for the premium option. Inside of Kartra, and it doesn't matter whether you do monthly or full pay, I will grant those. Again, the same inside of Kartra once you're on the premium option, once you're out of your trial, or if you just go straight in and save yourself that $600 a year, then you're going to get all of these. So you get the magic affiliate funnel, which I just explained. We've actually created the magic affiliate funnel, not just for selling affiliate products, but for your consultancy. So we've added in that calendar help desk inside, calendar and help desk, obviously, inside of Kartra, so that you basically, when people come in, they go through those and then they book it into your calendar. This is the one I use, right, when I'm working one-to-one with clients. And we give you the 10x magic affiliate funnel that works out of the box. So it's got all my videos in there if you want to promote ATS. So that's one we've done. And like I said earlier, you can create live and auto webinars without having Webinar Jam or EverWebinar inside of Kartra. Okay, I've worked out a good enough workaround so that you can get started using an auto webinar system just using Kartra, because all the features that are in EverWebinar are kind of inside of Kartra. So I've created that. And we've done the same with live webinar, but we use YouTube because YouTube has a live stream. And then I've created you a booking funnel. So you get all of these. So these are over 2,000. This one here we sell for $400. This one we sell for $500. This one we sell for $400. These ones are $297 each. A booking funnel, you get them all with your premium Kartra plan. Now, on this one, to get access to all my funnels, you need to go for this annual one here, this one here. Okay, because there's like $2,000 worth of funnels, and we do sell those separately, so we get those ones there. But for everything else, you get on the GrooveFunnels on the premium plan, you get the magic affiliate funnel, and and then you get this. I mean, this is a $997 course, so this course will obviously help you make your money back for whatever plan of these you go for, right? So that's my review, my side-by-side review of what's good and bad about all these products. Like, unbiased, obviously I want you to make the right decision. So if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you've used, what you've liked, what services, what you haven't liked so much about certain services as well, because that just helps other people when they're making those decisions. Thanks ever so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.